So Harold Halibut, everybody. It is Saturday. It is our third stream of this. And we finally just gotten to the intrigue. They've done a really good job establishing the fiction, establishing things, and now we really got into it. 18,254 after crash, 88 days left. That is the amount of time we have. That's the amount of time that we have of a window to get launched off this undersea, well, launched off this planet, most of which is just underwater. We had been studying the space and cosmological events around, and it determined that there are solar storms, and that we're currently on a break in between the solar storms. So if we can get this ship launched and out into space in the next 88 days, we'll be good. Otherwise, I think people will be stuck here for, I can't remember if it's 20 or 200 years or 80 years or not. It's a large number. It's a large enough number that we don't want to get stuck here. Now, one thing I do notice that they're not talking about is, even though this is a generational ship, we're not super talking about like who anyone's parents were, how things really work around here. It's kind of interesting because Harold is definitely the character of, he doesn't quite fit. And I don't mean that way that companies want to fire somebody, but they don't know how to say that we don't want to fire you, so they say you just don't fit in. But Harold really doesn't fit in. I mean, his role is obviously handyman, kind of grunt, kind of fix-it person. And, but other people, and everyone seems to have a job, which is important, except for the kids who are being raised. We saw a bunch of kids doing poetry. But yeah, it's like, how exactly has all of this held together for decades or centuries, possibly? I do like the claymation that Harold's face. I love this piece, like this piece of programming. I'll say that Harold's face, like, first it looks around, and then the minute it's there and close to the item, it starts looking right at the thing, which is something subtle that I didn't really like. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, just in case you don't know, Harold's looking right at it.
Hello again, my alien fish bud. Let's see how you're doing. Oh. Not so good, huh? You're starting to run a temperature. Maybe the solution was wrong. Or something is infected? Or maybe you need some special kind of fishy food. I'm guessing the stuff Cyrus makes isn't gonna work on you. If this temperature keeps up, I'm gonna need to... Drat. That means another trip to see Sunny and her questions. I promise you, I won't get so flustered by her this time, though. Stay calm, Harold. It's just Sunny. You don't have to worry about impressing her anymore. You see, Fishy? I'm okay, aren't I?
Buddy.
Good listener. Maybe that's why. I wonder if you can hear me. Not that you'd understand me. Maybe the sound of my voice is calming.
It is.
Or terrifying.
It's not.
Oh God, I hope I'm not freaking you out and you can't tell me to stop. Twitch if I'm freaking you out. Okay, good. Off I go.
Okay, yeah, Harold is like, I don't usually use the youth speak, but like, so me for real. Like, that's amazing. Okay, let's look at our log. Ask Sunny for help. It's going to be awkward, but I'm going to have to ask Sunny if she can help with Fishy's condition. If it helps them, it'll be worth it, though. Yeah. Oh, there's also the letters. So it sounds like Sunny is Harold's ex, Which again, because we're talking about like science fiction generational ship, getting together with somebody has got to hold far more weight than, oh, they're just dating. Because in this, when someone's just dating, it's usually like they're just dating and will eventually produce a new generation. So the fact that you date somebody and then break up with them. Also, Harold doesn't seem to handle being around her very well. Which, I mean, yeah, it's definitely awkward. Okay, let's go. Let's just go right over there. How do I run again? No. There we go. I feel like it was the social district actually. Or did no, I missed that. I think I messed that up. Well, we'll go around the tubes. It's just a series of tubes.
You may now exit the tube.
No, the social district is like the arcade and stuff like that. And the school. Yeah. I love that the person in the classroom will hold up a sign like help. How did you make that? How did you make this sign? I can't help you out of school, buddy. Sorry. Nope, I messed up. Let's go to the central station. Rogan, slightly disappointed that Harold is not an actual halibut. I do...
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
I do wonder about the name of the game because, yeah, they've... Oh, buddy's sleeping something off. Because they've mentioned, you know, that they breed and eat fish, and use fish for energy, or organic matter for energy, but they haven't actually talked about fish a lot. Okay, the utility district has the pharmaceutical and the mail symbol. There it is.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
I did love that
Thank you for traveling with all water.
that we just popped by the announcer's house while he was in the shower, and he was like, nope, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind talking to people while I'm showering from behind the shower door. It's all good. All right. I'm trying to see, is that Bum, B-U-M, or D-I, Dim Dum for pharmacy? Interesting. All right, let's just get it over with.
Sonny? I need some antibiotics.
What for?
Me?
Oh, yes, your strange life form. How's the condition of it? Has it undergone any unexpected metamorphosis?
Not that I've noticed. It really is just a fish, and...
Displays of aposematism?
Not lately? Sonny, I don't have long. Can you please just...
I'm not just supposed to hand these out, you know.
I know, but the professor, and it has a fever.
Well, take these. They should reduce temperatures and fever symptoms. And I hope you get better soon. Not that you should be taking fish medication.
I appreciate it. So, what are you reading?
Oh, this? It's the new novel from Montmorency Spengler from the Physical Expression District. It's an allegorical treatise on the Fedoran post-scarcity politics.
Is it good?
You know, it's better than his last one. Oh, Harold, we should start a book club.
Maybe? Anyway, I'd better get back.
Yes, do keep me posted, Harold. For old time's sake.
Thanks, Sonny. I will.
Okay, that was less bad than we thought it would be. No, don't worry. We're going to come and read the mail later. That was actually a very using the power of bureaucracy to basically break the rules is very good. After Tinderbomb in the shower. Yeah, Tinderbomb in the shower. That was definitely a thing. Cause right. All right, back to the central station.
All water. Moving people every day.
It still cracks me up that the same tubes that they use to make sure that clean water
You're welcome.
got to everybody, they also were able to use for transportation. Yes. Okay. Back to the lab district.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination.
And every single time, like, he's never used to it. He's all like, ah!
All water. We get you where you're going.
Hey, Astromantha. Mighty Mur, welcome on in. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Okay, he's not here. I also don't know if it's hard to say because we get in and water, it's almost like there's water flowing through the tubes at all times until someone comes into it. So in that brief moment, like, the water stops and then, like, are you carried around in a small pocket of air, like a level bubble, you know? And then when you get where you're going, because that's why water pops in and comes out. Like, we've interrupted it just to create like a little bit of a bubble for you to travel in to get to your next spot. But it also doesn't interrupt, like, clean water going around to other areas of the ship. I don't know. Also, good morning, Tom. Hey. And it also freaks me out because by now you would think that they're used to it, but Harold still is like, every time. All right, so let's deliver the antibiotics to the fishy friend. Okay, still not doing better. But there are also other things, like Harold is smart enough to know that when he looks at vital signs, it's not good. He's smart, like, it's a very weird disconnect in between, I guess, what everybody knows and then what people specifically know for their jobs.
Hi, Fishy. I've got something for that temperature of yours. Sticky situation you're in, huh? Let's hope these do the trick. You might be an alien, but how different can you be?
We're the alien.
As different as me and Sunny.
Oh, buddy.
At least I managed to ask her a question or two this time. And I don't think she suspects that you're in anything more than a strange experiment of Cyrus's that I've somehow got involved with. I guess the fact that she doesn't trust me to do anything too exciting has come in handy for once. I'll check on you soon, pal.
Yeah, we're definitely going to hear more of the story about Sunny. Oh, we have a message from Bridget. Hey Harold, Bridget here. There's a little something I don't quite have the energy for that I'm positive you could help me with, if you catch my drift. Come and see me in the energy harvest. Okay, so now we have the to-do to help Bridget again. Bridget asked for my help with the experiments. Again, I guess I did a great job in the energy harvest. We helped Bridget earlier because all of her buttons weren't functioning and she needed someone to manually process samples while she was dealing with readings. So, okay. Okay, so we're going to the energy district.
Travel unsatisfactory journey for some reason, just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Please do not panic.
Oh, right. Okay, that's enough. Oh, Professor?
I'm sure you two will figure it out together. Play nice. Ah, Harold, what are you doing here?
Just walking by. What's up?
I was just leaving Slippy and Cyrus to get on with things.
Oh, right.
Shouldn't you be looking after Fishy?
Am doing.
That's right. Cyrus had Schlipmeyer there bugging him about something, so he actually called on the professor to help him. Okay, now I'm curious. I've got to be nosy. He called on the professor to help him, which apparently Cyrus doesn't do. I suspect that the professor and Cyrus either had a friendship that was weird or possibly a relationship that was weird. But I am curious why Schlipmeyer, the guy who said he rigged the air conditioning system to be a launch system, is bothering Cyrus, the smart science guy. So, oh, is he gone?
Ah, Harold.
Ah, dang
Just
it.
the man I wanted to see.
Oh, thanks. Always nice to see you too, Sci.
So nice, because you've got a solution to fix the 3D printer at last.
Oh.
Oh.
But I thought...
3D printer problems, eh?
Oh.
Let's let Meyer take a look.
Oh, if you're sure, Slippy. I'd be shocked if a man like you can't figure out what's wrong.
Quite so. I have a way with machines. They're just like winter sports, you know?
Go on?
What?
Well, electricity is like a skier, and it's all about helping it find the right route with the right equipment.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
Yeah, sure. I guess I like machines, but they don't like me, eh? Ha
Well, looks like it's working again. Thanks, Slip. We know who to call for next time.
Oh, wow. It's a lovely callback to when he played the same joke on us. And it's weird. The Schlipmeyer, I don't know. And of course, we have no idea what Schlipmeyers have done for the previous generations. But this one is super concerned about ski equipment because they make air conditioning for everybody. So they're like, yeah, air conditioning means that you need stuff to keep you warm. So wear ski outfits.
Say, Slip, what are you up to there?
Oh, hey, Harold. Just working on a little something that All Water Corp asked yours truly to whip up.
Is it a new ski machine?
No, it's a relaunch procedure. Although the technology has plenty of parallels, I'm the station's foremost expert in ambient temperature manipulation and air particulate conditioning, after all. Probably the foremost expert in style, too.
Girl.
So, how will it work?
In layman's terms, I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora, the buoyant displacement force of which will shoot us up to the surface and provide a convenient launch platform. Hell, we might even have some time for ice skating.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I'll let you get back to it.
Thanks, Harold. Get hyped.
Theoretically, that is not actually the worst idea. And that makes sense now. I can see, if you look on the board, you can see there's the ship, and under it looks like ice, and maybe some snowflakes drawn around it. It's not the worst idea. Okay. What's up, Cyrus?
Everything going okay, Sci?
Not swimmingly. I work best alone.
Slippy getting you down?
Something like that. At least he's gullible.
I know the feeling. How's the actual plan?
I need to concentrate on it, which I most definitely cannot do with Slippy around. There's something I'm missing. I just can't figure out what. And time is running out.
If anyone can do it, you can, Sci.
Thanks, Harold. Oh, we'll soon see.
So everybody is racing against time now. They now know they have got less than 90 days to figure out a way to provide enough energy to launch the ship. And I guess we now have competing plans. Hey, NeoGuts. Yes, it does now make sense how air conditioning can launch. Like, it's not really using the aircon system to launch it. It's using the air conditioning system to freeze water to give them a platform. Okay. Doesn't solve all the problems, but it's a good theory.
Thanks for swinging by, Harold. You remember the drill?
Yep. What's the test we're doing this time?
It's basically the same procedure as last time, but we're adding 2 new variables that Cyrus suggested, in the hopes they'll have a positive influence on the bacteria's energy output.
Great. What were Cyrus's variables?
Playing music to them and giving them some sugar. Before you say anything, I know, but Cyrus has measured both as having positive effects on his herbs, so why not, eh?
This bacteria's lucky to get so many treats.
Yes, well, I'm not sure they have much awareness of enjoyment, but fingers crossed. Oh, before I forget, there are 2 new buttons on the console.
Got it. Ready when you are.
You say play music to them and give them sugar, and all I can think of is high school, pour some sugar on me, and... yeah. Okay. So before, what we did was we isolated certain...
start preparing everything like last time. We'll start with the sugar test. Chop it, coat it, and then put some sugar on it.
Put some sugar on it.
I'll let you know once I'm ready.
That's just what's up. Okay, so what we're doing is we're stopping the red ones, I assume, still, and then putting sugar on it.
Okay, great. On to the next step.
And then chopping it up?
Now. Wrong order. Chop first, coat second.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Hey, Speedy McRushmore, can you wait for my signal, please?
Okay, you know,
Repeat the first
Bridget,
steps and let's try again.
you're really mean. Okay? Like, you're really, really mean. Speedy McRushmore, really?
Nice one. Now, on to the next step.
You could come in here and do it yourself, you know. Hey, J.A., good morning.
Now. Great. Time to coat the sample. Now the sugar. Great. Now for the next one, this time with music.
Okay. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. Nix, good morning. Hi. I hope Saturday morning fun has gone well for you. We are chopping, coating, and sugaring samples. We're going to add music this time.
Okay, great. On to the next step.
Hey, Mrs. Rafiki, welcome on in. Thank you. I really loved the art you did of all of our goblins, and just across the board, it was amazing.
Now.
All right, chopping.
Great. Time to coat the sample.
Time to make the donuts.
Now turn the music on.
What? No
I
way.
did the thing.
Knew I could count on you, Harold. We're all done. For now. Join me back in the control room and let's have a look at the results.
Okay. All right. Back to the lab.
Okay, are we all done?
Yes, thank you so much, Harold. I mean, neither classical music or sugar or talking softly to the bacteria, per Cyrus's plant-based advice, helped its mitosis ratio, but it still helped me narrow down a few variables and factors.
Ah, good. Glad I could help.
You know, Harry, you've helped me a lot recently. Let me treat you to dinner.
Ah, it's okay. I just try to be helpful.
No, I insist. How about some nice fusion food at that new place?
Well, it would be nice to eat somewhere other than the fish hut for once.
Okay, it's settled. I'll meet you there tomorrow evening. I'll ping you an exact time later.
Great. Thanks, Bridget. See you then.
The Notebook. Bacteria Party. Oh, wow. It's us putting sugar on stuff and playing music to it. Bacteria Party. Nice. Okay, the only thing we should do now is go to sleep. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to go to the social district. Rather, no, get up. I'm not. Yeah, get out of here. We're going to go to the central station.
Destination chosen.
Because the next thing is bedtime, so maybe we can get a side mission in before we actually go to sleep.
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Because that is an interesting thing the game does, is it's like, all right, you're done for the day unless you wanted to wander around and do some side stuff. So if you are just like hardline mainlining the story, just go to sleep every night and the story will proceed. A bit like WandaVision.
Hope you travel with us again soon.
Harold, what do you say to reading another letter with me? Come on in, the door's open.
Now that's interesting because he said another letter. We haven't read one at all, but that's okay. Is it this door? No, what is? Oh, that's like a little Amazon pickup thing in it. All right. This got weirdly romantic, but okay.
What have we got here?
Darling Arna, when the ship crashed, I half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull, through to my very soul. And I wondered how any of us, would find a new way to keep going on, even though our home itself had entered stasis. Then I realized something. Maybe it was slowing down, reconsidering my lot in life and on the ship. I realized that I loved you, that I want to love you. I know you will assure me I'm being foolish, and that you want me to have full happiness, and that said happiness couldn't possibly lie with you. But it does. Now, more than ever, we must look within, and I give thanks to whatever celestial whim sent the fedora tumbling down, for it has given rise to my understanding of what is really important. Arna, whether you love me back in the same way, just know I am, and will always be, happy to love you. Forever, you know who.
Wow, whoever wrote that experienced the crash.
They sure did. Lived and loved through it. Do you think they ended up telling Anna in person?
I hope so.
I feel like a love that clear would have shined out in person.
Maybe they couldn't find the words in person, though. Hence the letter.
Perhaps. But something tells me that Anna had someone that loved her unconditionally. So either way, she was a lucky girl.
Buddy, didn't you live through the crash too?
Sure did, bucko. Hell of a thing. Whoever wrote that love-struck letter was right. Everyone certainly had to readjust. I guess that's when I really grew up and started being interested in people, not just...
Not just...
nothing I want to burden you with.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, though. Why don't you come back tomorrow, and we can see what else is in here?
Okay, sure. That sounds fun. Laters, buddy.
That was gorgeous. And again, still weirdly intimate and romantic, the two of them being there and the music changing. Oh, am I over here now? Where am I? There I am. And yeah, these were letters that the rules say that the long-standing rules say that a letter has to be hand delivered in person to the recipient. If the recipient's unavailable, then they get a reminder slip. Unfortunately, the reminder slip must also be hand delivered in person. And then they had 15 days to come and get their mail, except since neither the letter nor the reminder slip had been handed to the person, people had no idea their letters were here. And now we're talking about somebody who lived through the crash. Buddy is definitely at the older end of the scale, which means the crash happened in the last, let's say, 50, 60 years. Interesting. But before that, they were just flying through space. Okay. Is there anything else that we can do? Meet Zoya at the arcade. Okay, maybe we can do that. Pardon me.
Destination selected.
So,
have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
I do have it correct in that the quote-unquote time of day or night
Now exit the tube.
will not
Thank you on
change.
behalf of the All-Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
It won't change until we get to near home, and then it will be like, all right, now it's time for bed. So we can get these side missions in now. Let's go to the arcades.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're
And
here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
what I will do, does that say water wieners? Water wieners. Get them while they're moist. Alrighty. So we were headed to the arcade. Also, potions, and magic is also a little like... Huh. Okay. Now, these are the two all-water brothers that we've got to ask about their third brother. We have a message from the professor. Oh, we also drew about the letter that we wrote. Some pesky troublemaking youths left more graffiti on the lab wall. Again, could you clean it off, please, Harold? Alright. So optional tasks are clean the graffiti on the wall on the lab district. So we can do that on our way home. Are you the guy selling the water wieners? Hey, Mandy, good morning. What?
Welcome to Water Wieners. I bet you've never seen a meaner wiener.
Hello there. No, I haven't. They look great. How long have you been here?
Oh, I'm not sure. I just live for the day. But I'm here now, after a long tour of all the culinary innovation the Fedora has to offer.
Oh, cool. So what made you decide on wieners?
An astute question, my curious Epicurean friend. I have concluded that wieners and their accompanying toppings and trimmings are the most perfect balance between taste, convenience, and nutrition.
Oh, wow. Okay. By the way, you look familiar. Are you related to the Allwater Secretaries by any chance?
By blood, yes. That's about where the relation ends.
You're the other brother.
Which wiener will you be wanting?
You're the other brother. I also wonder, I question the wisdom of selling wieners where the wieners are at waist level, but okay. I find it funny that we stopped on the water wiener ad and yeah. Water wieners. We also have a lot of to do. Let's see here. Talk with number 24 about Warren. And talk with number 17 about Warren. Oops. What else? Sorry, we have to... Oh, my bad. There are 3 brothers. So, they're quadruplets? My goodness. Okay, so this is the ship's captain. At least. The all-water appoint? Yeah, captain at large.
Hi, Harold. You know you can just call me Zoya, or Zoe. No point in the captain bit anymore.
Oh, what do you mean?
Huh? Well, you know what they say about a captain going down with his ship?
Who said that?
Well, I don't know, but I read it somewhere.
That sounds like a sad story.
Yeah, well, it is. But mine is sadder. I didn't even get to go down. I was born destined to be a captain of a ship that was already down.
But Allwater mentioned some kind of
Okay.
research going on about a relaunch, right? And the ship needs running in general.
Sure, but all water takes care of that just fine without me. Look, I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. At least I assume that's what you're trying to do. But could you just leave me be? I'm chasing a new high score on this. It's the one thing I'm good at.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that.
You sent a note asking if anybody wanted to hang out. Okay. I mean, yes, obviously I do want to make you feel better. But something that Captain Zoya said, or sorry, Captain at Large Zoya said was, I was born destined to be in charge of the ship. So I suspect that the generation ship is like, you know, you either pick up the job of what is... I'd be so afraid of hurting the drum, but okay. Whoops. Let's get a little closer. Oh, the cowboy boots are a nice touch. I know they talked about doing stop motion, but I also wonder if perhaps after they had gotten some basic movements in, if they actually had some animation assistance to say, okay, these are the ways things should move, and to kind of fill in the frames. This is intense. I don't know how to make it stop. Can I ruin the show? Apparently not. Maybe I'm just here to fix something. They don't know. Oh, no. I'm just walking right through and he's not going to get bothered by the fact that I'm here. I just need you to thank you. Okay, just need you to thank you. Just gonna scooch by you here. I was wondering if we had a dialogue option, but apparently no. So the arts are alive and well. But yeah, this is... Oh wait, can we go into the general store? Juice boxes, cereal, canned goods. Was it all saved here? Huh.
Hiya, Tommy.
Sorry, pardon
How's it
me.
hanging, Harry?
How is your work relationship with Filter Frankie?
I was wondering about your work relationship with Filter Frankie.
Oh, that? That little thing? It's nothing. Just a professional arrangement. He trusts me because... I mean, I don't actually even know if it's a he. I'm the right store for his produce, you know? Very paranoid fella, or lady. I just give him a cut of any sales of things he finds in the filters that I'm able to polish up and sell on somehow.
We strongly suspect that Tommy is Filter Frankie, and Tommy is the one that is stealing things out of the filter.
What's the story behind this?
Ah, now this was a little something my grandma, who was a machine engineer, made a whole bunch of in her spare time. They look like puzzles, but you can't actually solve them, so they're just like little brass philosophy ornaments.
Wait. Puzzles, like, do they mean the little, like, the little metal wire? Oh my gosh. But you can't actually solve them. Huh.
How's family life working out?
It's amazing. Felix is growing up to be nice and strong-willed, strong imagination. I always try and remember to tell him that that's a good thing, even if it gets him in trouble at school. I never did great at school, and look at me now. I'm married to a woman like Bridget.
What was life like before Bridget and Felix?
I had much more hair. Wish I could blame it falling out on the boy, but I think all my hair energy just went to my mustache. And my legs. Anyway, I was way more of a hoarder, but I was great at telling stories about all that stuff too. People loved Tommy's show and tell time. It's what convinced me to get into the general store business. It was hard actually letting the stuff I'd collected go at first, though.
Oh, I see. That's funny. Makes sense, though.
Ha! You've reminded me. It was on a foraging mission for new stock that I first ran into Bridget. It's a good thing I worked in the shop already, so she never realized how much I loved hoarding stuff.
Nice.
I'll let you get back to it, Tommy.
Take it easy, Harry.
That's cute. And this Potions, and Magic is still closed as far as we can tell. So, okay. Well, let's ask one of the brothers about their wiener vending sibling.
Hi there, Mr. 17. How's it going?
Fine and dandy, thanks. Not a care in the world.
Not even about Warren being back?
Nope. Absolutely least of all about Warren being back.
Oh.
Right?
But if he expects to just waltz back into our lives after being away so long...
Maybe he's as nervous about seeing you all again as you are.
Not nervous. Not a care. Just like I said.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you so don't care. See how much I don't care right now? That's how much I really don't care. Got it. Okay, we'll talk to your other brothers another time. But also, it sounds like when he went away, I mean, he said, like, to see all of the culinary things that the Fedora had to offer. That just means that he spent a long time wandering around the entire city ship.
Location nominated.
Which
Journey
could take a while.
All water thanking you.
But all the other three brothers worked for all water. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm willing to bet once we walk past or once we clear the graffiti, it'll be time for bed. Oh, I like this. The truth is out there. With great power comes great responsibility. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
More graffiti. With great power comes great responsibility. Huh? Makes sense, I suppose. But I wish they'd think of who has responsibility for cleaning. It's taking me great power to get it off.
I also noticed that we don't need a lot of effort to get this off. So whatever it is, it's not paint. Or it is, but it seems like it's just dye because it's very clearly water soluble. Oh, we didn't get the last bit. Hey, Britt, welcome on in. So yeah, that was the first piece of graffiti. Oh no, not a web of intrigue. I can't. No, don't make me relive watching that film. The first one was Where's Home? And now with great power comes great responsibility. Well, we know the people with the greatest power in this situation is all water. So I'm wondering if that's like the subversive thing. Let's go see if we can talk to number 24 and number 8, actually. Because it didn't tell us it's bedtime yet, so I don't have to go to bed. You can't make me. I mean, you literally can, but still.
All water. Moving people every day.
But there's a lot they've hinted at that they don't...
Traveling with all water. You're welcome.
There's a lot they've hinted at that doesn't make a ton of sense. Like there's an economy of sorts. How? Not really sure, but the game opens with Harold being in debt for his transit. Like because they changed the system and he's apparently out of credits for travel, which we are using a lot of. So I don't know. There's a security force. There's a school, and something I was thinking about on my walk today, because that's when your brain really opens up, is on Deep Space Nine, Keiko O'Brien opening up a school, not really knowing anything about being a teacher. And thinking that was a good idea. Not only that, but that everyone who was on the station wanted to learn like Federation schooling. Again, a really weird and bad assumption. But I'm like, you're not even you don't even know how to teach? All right, sure. Like,
Hey, Mr. 8, how are you feeling now that Warren is back?
Fine. We knew he'd get bored of his gallivanting around eventually. I just hope he's learned a bit more responsibility along the way.
Well, he seems to have his own business now. A mobile wieners restaurant.
Yes. Business. Still, I suppose maybe he is starting to settle down, even if he does have to carry his business with him.
Do you think you'll go see him?
Hectic schedule, Perhaps I'll see him around.
Oh, okay.
yeah, for some people, it can be $80,000 a month business. If you know, you know. Let's see. Oh, All Water District. That's where I want to go.
All Water compliments you on your choice of destination. All Water. We get you where you're going.
And then talking about generation ships, I asked my friend if he, like, we started talking about, at the very least in Star Trek, the generation ships we knew about. And, okay, this is what goes up to the cockpit. We don't need that one. What we want to do is go talk to the guy at the desk. I think it was back here. Yep.
Mr. 24, me again.
Mr. Halibut, please take a seat.
Oh, thank you, but I'm not stopping.
A not inconsiderable mercy.
Wow.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that Warren is back around.
I have been informed, yes.
And how do you feel about it?
As you can see, I'm on duty, and it is not therefore appropriate to feel anything about, or to discuss said non-existent feelings about personal matters, I'm afraid.
Oh, fair enough. I hope when you're done for the day, you can look forward to seeing him again.
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Halibut. I will bear it in mind during my evening personal feeling evaluation session.
I too have an evening personal evaluation feeling session, yeah. Okay. I think this is the CEO's office, which we cannot go into. Okay. No, now we got to go back and talk to Warren. Okay, back to the station.
Travel in style with All Water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and All Water will make it up to you.
Okay, so we're doing a lot of traveling now. The arcades. Yeah.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your All Water tube system journey.
And then we can finally go to bed.
Check your pockets before leaving.
I just have to do 15 more things, and then I can go to bed. It's me for real. I'm going right to bed, I promise.
Hey, Warren.
At your service.
I hope you don't mind, but I spoke to your secretary brothers, and I was curious about how you felt about it all.
Ah, those sticks in the mud. I can imagine what they said. But there's no bad omelette where I'm concerned. Sure, I was the, how do you say?
The even one out?
Like odd, but even, because I was the fourth. That's hilarious.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't understand the whole feud thing. I can't even remember when it really started. It's a trifle annoying, but as soon as they're ready to relax a bit, they know where I am.
So we're not really getting information on what happened. This is our abstract art of the brothers. Nice. Except that the three of them went into work for All Water, and one didn't. Hey, Iron Trout, good morning. Okay. Hey, Harold, I'm hanging around in the bar if you fancy a drink. Or not. I'm buying. I'll be here a while either way. Okay, so are you there right now? Sounds like Captain Zoya could really do with some company at the beer zone. Well, we're here. Apparently it's side mission o'clock today. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. This is the fish restaurant. Ah, yep, sitting at the bar with an automated chef or automated bartender, maybe?
Oh, Captain at Large. I mean, Zoya. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Harold? You having a great day?
Oh, it's not at all bad. Thank you. Are you?
Heck yes! Just swell.
But it's just, you seemed so sad earlier.
Oh, that? That was just a little slump. I'm over it.
That's good.
Yep, I'm over the whole thing, you know?
Uh-oh.
Life's too short, right?
Uh-oh.
No one needs me as captain, so I'm just going to enjoy life. Do what I want.
I suppose that's fair enough. What will you do instead?
Who cares, right?
I suppose so. Right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're feeling
That
better.
is not
See you when I
convincing.
see you, Harold. I'll just be doing my thing.
So he doesn't feel like he can be the captain because, I mean, for obvious reasons, the ship, first off, crash landed underwater on a planet before he was even born. But because I guess of his family line or the lottery, he was designated to be ship's captain. And now nothing? Although, have they let him in on the fact that they're going to launch? Also, it was his fault that the transmission from All Water got leaked a little bit before they had to officially respond to it. Hey Rex, welcome on in. Wait, why can't I talk to you now? Is it the lottery again?
Mr. 17?
Mr. Halibut?
Anyone been lucky with the raffle? Sorry.
Anyone been lucky with the raffle recently?
Not recently. It's a real hoot, though, when someone does win. The excitement as they go away to look through the access forum to correlate their winning tickets to the reward is palpable.
What are some of the other prizes then?
Oh, okay. You've twisted my arm. One of my favorite prizes is a signed photo of Madam CEO. She's striking a power pose. It's quite striking.
I'm going to go.
I'll be going. Thanks, Mr. 17.
Always a pleasure.
Also, because because 3 of the 4 brothers work for All Water, they're just acknowledging that they get numbers for their names, whereas Wallace is not a number, he is a person. Okay, let's head back to the lab district and go to bed.
arrived.
I also wonder,
Tube in an orderly manner.
we haven't seen many
Hope you
views
travel with us again soon.
from outside the ship, but when we look through the windows, things don't look fully connected. Like even this map, they don't look fully connected, like they're kind of floating around because they're underwater. So how are you going to bring... Actually, can we look at other stuff on this board? How are you going to bring the ship together to launch it? Okay, that means nothing to me. You gotta, like... I don't know. Were you just flying through space all asymmetrically like a quintesson vessel? Or sorry, quintesson? Depending on... There it is.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Okay, so yeah, walking past that one panel. How you doing, Fishy?
How are you holding up, champ? Ah, same old, you say? Well, hang in there. Anyway, good night. I'll be back to check on you in the morning. Don't go anywhere before then.
I appreciate that we can check in on them before we go to bed. And there are no surprises waiting for me. We can't go upstairs and have tea. Okay. Hey, Queen City Q, welcome on in.
What a day. Poor Fishy. They'll pull through, though. I know it. But does Sunny suspect? Probably not. She's too wrapped up in her own world and whatever crazy new idea she's reading about next. I'm cruising for a snoozing.
That's a new one. Day 18,255 after crash. 87 days left. What? Hold on. Oh, okay. So more letters to go through. Okay. And check Fishy's condition. Can do. So you can get a lot of stuff done in a day. And then at that point, when you decide to go to bed, the day just moves on. But I'm pretty sure with the pacing of the game, like you can't, like you can't just decide to go to bed. You have to at least do your main stuff for that day before the bed option shows up. Fishy? You good?
No change. I'm no expert, but I think they'd have kicked in by now. Like when I got so sick after secretly eating that filter fish.
Ew.
Ugh, those were bad times. Never been able to look at fish the same way again. Must be something else we could try. Should I ask Moreau?
Yes.
No, she's too busy.
Really?
Sunny?
No.
Oh, Fishy, can't you just get better right now so I don't have to go see her again? I mean, I will. For you.
I do find it fascinating that they brought on this character that you knew was coming, this outside native species, and yet they've just for 3 days in game they've just been getting better. Like they are okay. So Okay, so we got to go talk to Sunny again, which is definitely not going to be easy. We can also... Okay, so we can go and read a letter, and then we'll talk to Sunny. It's one of my favorite lines from Soap Dish, which, while funny, is a very bad movie when it comes to representation. Actors don't like to play coma. They feel that it limits their range. All right, we're going to the central station.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Harold?
Oh, hi, Zoya. How are you enjoying your new freedom?
Yeah, so... about that. After I told you who cares earlier, you know, I started to feel guilty. I do care, actually. I just wish I didn't care so much.
Caring is good. You have to care about something. I wish I cared more about things sometimes.
I just want to do a good job. But I don't know what that is.
I know what you mean. I know what my job is, but actually, I don't always know what it really means to do it well.
So, I'm going to try and figure out how I can be useful.
Okay, me too.
Oh, thanks for listening, Harold. It felt good to get that off my chest.
Same here.
Huh? Get what off your chest?
The same as... Don't worry, Zoya. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better.
Oh, okay. I best be off. Places to be.
I best be off. Places to be. I'm going to sit down right here. I'm not talking to you. All right, back to mail and pharmacy.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Yeah, Harold does seem to be like the put-upon person. And Zoya very clearly missed that we were having a conversation because he just thought that that was a monologue. Hello, fish.
Harold, what do you say to reading another letter with me? Come on in, the door's open.
This is also a really nice way for them to establish history and lore. Like, it's like finding audio logs in games. These undeliverable letters from the past.
Shall we check out the next letter?
Ready when you are.
That he has already opened.
My little star, Attila. Sorry for not having delivered the following letter in time. I've enclosed the last remaining physical memento of your mother.
Oh no.
It's not much, but I figure it's best you have it. Maybe you'll find some insight into your parents that will make you happy. Or give me less of a hard time.
Dearest, I will be back soon, but in the meantime, the supply shuttle has promised to deliver you a little hello, wish you were here. I didn't have much time to write. They only brought me a new pen with supplies and we're going back fast. So please find enclosed some of my logbook entries, made when I had the old pen, so you know what I've been getting up to and can imagine me better. Back soon. Can't wait to see your face. Be good. Day 1, touchdown. Planet atmosphere isn't great, but not too toxic. We're able to have brief periods with no helmet and equipment doesn't degrade too fast. First expedition tomorrow. Day 2. Everywhere this ankle-deep liquid. Rocky outcrops, the exception not norm it seems. Built out temp quarters on little stilts. It's a great color. Has this rippling sheen like an oil slick, but smells of something like pleasant soap. Not a lot else to see, to be honest. Looking forward to a proper bath already. Day 4. Quasi-climate seems to have enabled multitude of tiny life forms inhabiting this shallow permapuddle. You can't really see them, but they give the surface of the water this impression of fizzing. Missing B already. Sure he's enjoying the chance to sit around in underwear and not shave. Lonely here during the long nights. Have intense craving to finish that puzzle we started. B better not have finished it while I'm gone.
Amazing. She was on a planetary expedition?
Yep. There was only a couple in my time on the move.
Oh.
But apparently they were more common before I was born.
Trying to find a new Earth?
Yeah, but mostly it was obvious it wasn't going to be. But every now and then, one would be worth checking out, in case we could learn or get some supplies from it. I'd always hoped to get to go on one.
Oh, yeah. Must be cool to discover a new landscape. What would you do if you met an alien?
Hypothetically.
I would have made great friends with it, shared the secrets of humanity, and then challenged it to a race.
Would you have told people about it?
I suppose so. Would have been a bit selfish of me to keep that kind of thing to myself.
Even if... No, never mind.
You know, being down here is kind of just like an extra-long exploration mission when you think about it. There might still be so much to learn down here.
Ah, yes. Who knows?
Chin up, Harold. I'm sure you'll discover plenty of excitement yet.
Do you have time for another one? Yes.
Do you have time for another one?
Of course.
Right. Next one. Let's have a look.
Cease and desist.
Oh.
Date redacted. Certified by All Water Secretary 57. FAO, Ms. Novelcorp. Subject, AWC file number 97-68-203-1. It has come to the attention of the All Water Department for unauthorized corporate activity that there has been unauthorized corporate activity concerning Ms. Novelcorp. If that is your real name, resident at 72 Plaza Row, also known and potentially trading, also unauthorized, as Mr. Prantifran, Dr. Comfort, and the like, concerning an unlicensed taxi service via Minisub. Despite your public adverts, which you will be contacted separately about, no doubt, by the All Water Department for unauthorized advertising activity, claiming that your Minisub service is more comfortable, luxurious, and reliable than official AW tubes. Such a service is in fact unreliable and dangerous. Therefore, we must firstly insist you cease and desist all Minisub taxi operations. Secondly, you must apply for a permit to operate a Minisub, and a review of our files show that no permit has been issued or indeed applied for. Frankly, we do not see it as likely that you would be issued a permit if indeed you had, or if and when you do, apply for one.
This goes on for quite a lot longer.
Looks like old Knobbly Corb gave them the runaround. Must have been the wrong address.
All water don't like people not following the rules, huh?
No, sirree, they do not.
But I bet you would never take one of those taxis. Nobblecorp sounds like a real renegade.
Oh, you know me.
I thought so. You're so disciplined and...
But there may have been a couple of times when I had a real short delivery window, or I just wanted a change of scenery.
Wow, really?
Just goes to show. People are always capable of surprising you. We might not always know why people do things, but they usually have their reasons. Nobblecorp certainly did. Say, I haven't seen her for a while now that I think about it.
So that was her real name?
Oh, it was her favorite at least. Just like I was her...
Her what?
Nothing to trouble you with. Just getting lost in reminiscing. Anyway, let's call it a day. But come back if you want to keep going down memory lane.
Okay, buddy. Be seeing you.
But of all the letters that you chose to come and read, you picked out a cease and desist? Like, okay. All right, let's talk to Sunny. Did we draw anything from it? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep the secret for very long because we keep coming back to one of the most inquisitive people on the station asking for more medication to help us sick fish. We are going to get found out. Also, we keep
again.
Yeah, this is
Hey, Sonny.
This is awkward.
Listen, those...
Still struggling with your secret life form and or a bizarre personal health issue?
Yeah, a bit. I mean, the life form.
You know, Harold, there's no shame in admitting you need help. I mean, sometimes it's a spiritual illness.
Sonny, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. But it's urgent.
Didn't the antibiotics work?
They didn't seem to. Nothing works like it should with this.
Well, I'm not a doctor or a vet, but there's one other thing we could try. Does your pet have antimicrobial proteins, any autoimmune disorders, or any kind of history of compromised transferrin levels?
It's hard to say.
Harold, think. I can prescribe this floxifene, but it'll only work on a totally non-compromised immune system.
I get it, but I want to try. It might help.
Okay, are you sure you're sure? I mean, I also have isogerm, which is similar, but it's really dangerous to use
don't make
on
us
anything with
choose.
high histamine levels. Just take a minute to think carefully. I'd hate for anything to go wrong.
What? Okay, so the floxifene is non-compromised immune systems. The isogerm is for non-high histamine. Oh God. I don't know. Gonna go with floxifene because it has fin in it.
Let's go with the floxifene. I'm sure it'll help.
Okay, Harold. Here you go. Let me know how it all goes.
Will do. Thanks again, Sonny.
Do you have to account for those meds or anything? Do you have to tell somebody that you're giving them out at all? Okay, bring the special medication to Fishy. Let's see if the special medication that Sonny gave me helps Fishy's condition. Did I choose the right one? I gave it my best shot, didn't I? So this is a point at which we should start bothering the professor. So, unsure. I just chose the one that had fin in it at the end of the day, really.
Location nominated.
Yeah, it just feels like if there is a lab somewhere that is manufacturing and processing medication, we need to keep track of that. Okay, a message from Zoya. Hey Harold, would you like to have lunch with me at the restaurant in the Agora Arcades? I'm on my way there now, no pressure. I mean, buddy, you are... The captain's really becoming a pain in the butt, not gonna lie, but... Harold sort of took on this job of reassuring him, so I guess we're kind of in it now. Also, we now get to see other places to eat and drink.
You enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Are we having water wieners for lunch, or are we having like actual food? Oh, you're up here. Oh, right, because this place was under construction last time. Quick Soup Colorfish.
Hi.
Hi.
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
Yes. Hi. What's a good option?
All is good option. All fluids of incredible health and delightful spirits. Also quick and colorful.
What?
And fishy?
Usually.
Sounds great. I was just swinging by. I'll try something soon, though.
Oh, okay.
Buon appetito.
Ah, Harold. I'm glad I saw you.
Oh, what's up?
But I just wanted to say thank you for helping me realize something.
That's okay, really. But what did I help you realize? And how?
Well, I've been doing some soul searching. What I realize is this is going to be a long process. Whether take off again or not, I've got to come to terms with what I want. As much as what I think other people want me to be.
That sounds wise. Nice. But how did I help?
I guess you were just there. There aren't many people I can talk to without feeling inferior.
Wow.
Thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just...
Don't be a Jimmy Judger.
I try.
So now, just accept my thanks. And good luck with your own search.
Oh, you did hear that.
Yeah. You'll both get it figured out one of these days, eh?
I hope so. Well, enjoy your meal. Be seeing you.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly joining for lunch. That was standing and talking while you ate lunch, but okay. Oh, the captain is coping. Trying to find themselves. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's get this medicine. I could go for a hot dog, not gonna lie. I could almost always go for a hot dog. Okay. Got the medicine for Fishy Friend. I don't think we have to go anywhere else. I also find it interesting that the game is purposely not having us talk to the professor or the all-water CEO. Like, all of these things are now, you know, we're just not talking to people who we should be talking to about stuff. Anyone in the lounge? Nope. Okay. Anyone downstairs? Nope. I forgot what's on. What's down? Oh, down here is where the filter room is. Right. And I don't think there's anything else. Oh, right. Botanical concepts. Yeah, no one's hanging out here. Oh, that's a good point. I should run the final ad before we get going. Okay, we'll head back upstairs. Oh, although I wonder, is Filter Frankie in the filtration pump? Filter Frankie, who I strongly assume is Tommy, under an assumed name. Nope. Okay. Oh, we're also not getting the nightly shutdown. So this might not be the only thing we have to do today. But yeah, let's get Fishy. Hopefully administer. Oh, thank goodness.
Professor?
Ah, Harold, just in time. Hold this, would you?
Sure, but... Oh, what is that?
It's just a swab. Samples are important.
Important to us or them?
One and the same. I know you're feeling protective of Fishy here, but the more we know, the better.
So what will that fishy swap tell us?
Understanding of their biology could shed light on our own human physiology, advance philosophy, tell us how alien life came to be.
Oh, okay. That does sound kind of cool.
Remember,
I just
we're
hope
the
it tells us
aliens.
how they're feeling, too.
Knowledge is power, Harold. Keep an eye on them. I'll be back soon.
Roger. Hey, Fishy. Moreau is a bit obsessed, but I'm sure she won't forget about making you better. And I'll be helping. For all the good that will do you. Hang in there, buddy.
So you didn't talk to Moreau about getting additional medication or anything?
Okay, let's see if these help. The things I do for you, Mr. Fishy. Well, Sunny was confusing as ever. Do I miss her? No, not really, but, you know, we had some good times. She taught me a few things. Oh, about life and stuff.
Yeah, J.A.
And what culture is. Do you have someone special? Do your kind even have special people? I wonder if you all look the same. Or feel emotions. I wonder what it'd be like to not feel emotions.
Same.
Harold!
Huh? Oh, Professor. Oh, beeping. Professor.
What are their vitals?
Very squiggly.
What's happened here? Speak clearly now.
I'm sorry. The antibiotics weren't working, so I went to see Sunny, and she asked me a bunch of weird questions, and then gave me something else to try on him, and...
What did she give you?
It was... I think she said it was called Fluxogerm?
Did she mention antimicrobial proteins or histamine levels?
Yes, those things.
Okay. Well, there's no such thing as Fluxogerm, but I think I know what we're dealing with.
It was Fluxa, or germ, something.
Oh, Harold, move. It's going to be okay. Just let me... Okay. They're going into anaphylactic shock. Harold, there should be some adrenaline on the shelf. Hand it to me quickly. Okay. This should stabilize them.
Oh, no.
Professor. Fishy. I'm so sorry.
Harold, I know you were just trying to help, but Fishy isn't a duct or a filter you can just whack around until it works again.
Yikes.
I know.
Look, you told me enough information for us to save them. No harm done, it seems. Fishy is stabilizing.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Professor.
There's no point in beating yourself up, Harold. You live and learn. Go and settle your nerves.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try.
You live and learn by nearly killing Fishy. Oh, we got the sad music now. So yeah, that is Professor Moreau, who is the person that we should have talked to in the first place. Oh, Harold, time for dinner we talked about. Meet me at the arcades at the second level plaza. Bring your appetite. Okay. It's definitely a musical reference to the X-Files, especially with The Truth Is Out There poster. Okay. What I'm going to do is we will run the short ad. Let me get to the arcades. The fish just randomly hanging out there.
Travel in style with all water.
But yeah, like, Harold's been doing all of this on his own, saying, well, I don't know what might help. Maybe this will help. The only thing the professor told him to do was try to get some synthesized fluid replacement. So some synthesized blood fluids, etc. That's all the professor asked. She didn't tell him to go get antibiotics. She didn't tell him to go get additional drugs. He decided to do that by himself, which was not the smartest thing to do, considering that he, unlike Sue Storm, is not a marine biologist, let alone a xenobiologist. Okay, gonna hang here for a minute while the music is very sad. We'll just leave the sad music on. And yeah, I'll run a quick ad. I'll be back in about 90 seconds. So everyone hang tight. I will see you then. And we will continue with dinner with Bridget while Harold really isn't hungry, but we'll figure it out. Alrighty, back to it. The slow walking back and forth. Do you mean in like as the player or the people in game? Because I've thought about that, how there is fast travel between areas of the ship, but there is no fast travel between. So the most you can do is you can sprint a little bit, but it feels like that's a little bit intentional. You know, it's part of the pacing and storytelling. But it can, when you're doing a point and click adventure, it can feel a lot to, you know, I was just here. Now I got to go back. I was just here. Now I got to slowly get there again.
Ah, Harold, there you are. Look, I got us the best table in the house.
Oh, hey, Bridget. Thanks. It looks tasty here.
Sit down. Come on.
You're standing.
What are you having? I hear the fish is very good.
Ha.
Actually, I'm not sure I feel like fish anymore.
Oh, you had a bad experience with it?
Kind of.
So, Harry, how's life been treating you?
You know, keeping fishy.
What?
You know, keeping busy.
Oh.
Okay, that's good to know. Moreau treating you well?
Sure, she's very Moreau.
Yes, Thorough should be her middle name.
No, I said she's very Moreau, like she doesn't change much. But that's nice too.
Ah, yes, I've always admired that about her. Does she have a real middle name?
I don't think so. But when I was younger, I thought it was Jeanne and that her first name was Professor.
Adorable. Anyway, if you do ever want a change of pace, you can always come and work for me, you know? Like a little sabbatical.
Oh, thank you. If I ever get the time, that'd be fun.
You like algae, right?
Is that on the menu here?
No, at least I hope not.
You know, actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
I'm sure it'll be delicious.
I mean, that I did something dumb recently. Silly mistake, but it could have been really serious.
We all make them, Harold. I mean, look at Felix. Oh god. No, I don't mean he was a mistake. He's just a bit wayward.
Whoops.
But that's probably our fault.
I just sometimes wish I could know more about stuff.
Knowing stuff is overrated.
It is.
You think you know something, then it's wrong in another context. Or you realize you were looking at the wrong thing, and before you know it, you're an all-water energy consultant.
But how often do you do things that could be dangerous?
I work with energy, so all the time. But there's a difference between knowing loads and being wise.
So, being wise is...
I think it's being kind and knowing what you don't know. And seeing deeper than just what something appears to be. You know, everyone can make mistakes. But not everyone can learn from them.
Thank you, Bridget.
I love this montage. No! Well, no. Oh no. Not the... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Day 18,262 after crash. 80 days left, so it's been... All right. I don't know what's going on, but we've spent a week in montage time. At one point, Fishy was moved from the bed to the chair. And there's a note on the post office, which I hope just means that the person's out. Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Gigantic energy
Oh,
implications if handled correctly. Exposed to the right level of radiation. Or heat activation potential.
Professor?
Yes, Harold, yes? These glowing particles I swabbed from Fish's skin might not be that spectacular on their own, but they do have their own kind of beauty. You see?
Please slow down. I don't see it all.
You will when you inspect them under a microscope.
Oh, no.
They seem to give off an inner light, and since I've been looking, it's not dimmed at all.
So they're a light source?
More than that, they might be our miracle, our only hope of relaunching on time.
Whoa, so they're a power source.
Quite so.
Uh-oh.
Light is an energy, so I thought about testing their effect on our bacteria cultures. Watch this. Look, when the particles interact, the cultures undergo massive mitosis and give off enough radiation.
Ah, it's growing. It's going to outgrow the dish. What if it never stops growing?
Not to worry, it does. And you can discourage the growth, like so.
Ah. Whew. Okay, that's very cool, but isn't it dangerous?
Only if someone much less meticulous than I tried the same little experiment wrong. Ha! Yes, you'd be chasing down rogue bacteria for hours. So keep this to yourself for now.
You don't have to ask me twice.
So, the particles clearly have fantastic proportional kinetic potential at even a moderate temperature. And crucially, their rate of radiation is highly regulated. Now we need to know more.
Okay, well, soon as Fishy is awake again, I'll ask.
See that you do. Now, let's get over to the arcades. We don't want to miss the new start procedure presentation.
What?
Assembled Fedorans, it is my almost incalculable pleasure to introduce these two demonstrations today. Each will explore a different potential relaunch procedure in model form, giving you all a realistic look at the science behind it all. Not that it will affect our decision on which to prioritize in any way, but please do cheer for your favorite. Without further ado, please welcome Cyrus, Soleil, and his representative computer model simulation of the factors involved in a relaunch to the stage.
That title's gonna need some work.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming, to watch this presentation. There's a lot of science, so I thought I'd just show you the computer model.
Boo.
So, here it goes.
Wow. Space, it says, is big. No. There's quonks and there's debts. The vortex. I don't think this is helping your case, Cyrus. The contogenic scale differential. Okay. Is that bad?
Not supposed to. But you see...
Oh, no.
In a way, this proves the importance of considering every angle. And with just a few calibrations, I'm sure.
That's quite enough, Cyrus. Thank you. Moving swiftly on.
You know Slipmeyer showed up.
Will you please present Flo and
You know
Flo
Slipmeyer
to
showed
the
up
audience,
with an
please?
entire, like,
Absolutely, Madam CEO.
reel.
Please witness the future of Fedora. A launch plan not just to the stars, but for the superstars you all are.
The following presentation is brought to you by the Shipmeyer
Oh,
Foundation,
here we go.
putting trust in humanity's dreams for hope. In partnership with All Water Corp, making life flow. And sponsored by Slippy's Winter Sports Goods. Chill times all year round. The Fedora. Our home. Trapped. Together. All of us. Underwater.
Oh my gosh.
But no more. It's time we grabbed Destiny with both hands and say, Destiny, meet Project Flow and Go.
Oh, because you're going to make an...
Rolling up our sleeves for some good old-fashioned hard work. Starting with making the Fedora whole again. Once we're back in
Okay,
one
so they
piece,
are going to bring it back
good as
together.
new, apart from a few seaweed stains and a little rust, we'll utilize the awesome power of Slippy's patented aircon technology to freeze the ocean water around the base of the Fedora. Why? Well, did you know ice is 9% denser than water? That's what makes those ice cubes float on the top of your soda. Are you catching on? Here comes the kicker. The giant ice flow attached to the Fedora will rise up from the depths and help us go back into the atmosphere. Once we're airborne again, we'll have to say goodbye to our flow, but we'll never forget it and reignite not just our thrusters, but also our hopes and dreams. The stars await. Let Slippy's and the Fedora, powered by Slippy's aircon technology, take you there.
Well, I think it's fair to say
Amazing.
But I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
it's not. I just happen to agree with them.
Oh,
I'm not convinced your model is quite up to the rigorous standards we need. Slipmeyer's model shows a lot of vision and attention to detail.
It didn't show any attention to detail that matters, just sparkles and...
I think it's best we, put a freeze on
Boo.
your project, Cyrus. I'm sure you have much more important things to do for the station.
No hard feelings, eh, Cryus?
No, it's... Wait, what did you call me?
We all want what's best for the Fedora, eh? Wish me luck.
Okay, Cyrus's computer model
Something is afoot.
actually...
Too many things that don't add up. And you know how I hate bad arithmetic.
Right. Like why my model failed.
And why All Water went with a patently absurd option.
And why the tube fares keep going up.
Yes, and why? Wait, Harold, I really don't think that part is connected.
And why did they want us to keep going without letting us know about Slippy?
Now that I think about it, there was something weird about his presentation.
Yeah. He seemed even more
He's got a
infuriatingly
secret deal going on, doesn't he?
than ever.
Okay, name calling isn't going to get us anywhere. Let's look at the facts.
Hey, Fawn,
There's
welcome
the
on
energy
in.
shortage that Bridget told me about.
We know which start procedure is most popular, even though it'll never work. Oh, maybe they're planning on that.
Ooh.
Are you positing a secret all-water plan shielded by a deliberately untenable public one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, you mean Slippy's right?
Yes, I mean Slippy's, but yours is clearly missing something too.
I know, but the foundations are sound. I just need to pinpoint what went wrong.
Did you double-check the velocity correction?
Of course, but the power differential.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't mean anything without a variable energy diffusal.
So you keep saying, but unless we run the model enough times...
If I could just...
All models are false, so...
All very good and well to say, but we have to base our tests on something.
A waste of time without more information first. We'd be the blind leading the...
Hey,
Every new
rude.
step opens up new vistas.
What is that supposed to mean?
That if we just start, we'll have more information with which to...
I don't know why you're bringing philosophy into this. It's a matter for science.
Hey, philosophy is a science of the mind.
Well, do you mind focusing on the science of...
The variable energy diffusal, yes, I know.
Well, if you know, then why can't we model it first?
But you said all models are wrong.
Turn a phrase. Don't get caught up on semantics.
Well, I wonder if my source data is erroneous.
They're just going to keep talking.
I checked my calculations.
Oh, wow. I have messages
data
from
now.
everyone.
I'm not blaming it. I'm accusing it.
You'd know if you'd interrogated the velocity correction rangers.
Of course, but the power differential...
Harold, I
Yes,
noticed
yes,
you still
I
haven't
know.
fixed the
That
leaky
doesn't
tap
mean
like I
anything
asked you
without a
to. It's
variable
driving me
energy
mad. I know you're
diffusal.
busy,
So
but a
you keep
mind
saying,
like
but unless
mine
we
needs
run the model
optimum
enough
conditions.
times-
All models
Okay,
are false,
Cyrus.
so...
all very good and well to say, but we have to base our tests on
Harry,
something.
it's Cyrus. Did I
Waste
leave
of
my
time
oscillator at
without
the
more
lab that other
information
day?
first. We'd be the blind leading the...
Shea.
Every new step opens up new
Harold, it's
vistas.
Shea. How you been?
is
What's
that
new?
supposed to mean?
Poor
And
Harold.
if we just start, we'll have more information with which to...
I don't know why you're bringing
Oh, so these all
philosophy into
happened
this.
during the past week.
It's a matter for science.
Hey, philosophy is a science of the mind.
Well, do you mind focusing on the science of...
The variable energy diffusal...
Okay,
yes,
hold
I
on.
know.
I'm gonna
If you know, then why can't we...
I'm gonna get away from them so we can actually read these, because they've now they've gone back around to the beginning. So this is Sunny. Oh, Sunny is Cyrus's daughter. Hola, Harold. I've been thinking long and hard about what you asked me last time, and I've made my mind up. The cutest fish is definitely a splendid speckle-belly. Don't try and argue. Hey, Harold. I was just thinking about your ill friend. I'm sending them positive vibes too. You okay? You too. Harold, it was great to see you again. Been too long. Don't be a stranger, you big goof. So it sounds like there's no hard feelings with Sunny. Where is home sound like it's coming from the Lightkeepers. Meet us in the toilets. Come alone. Make sure you're not being followed. The Lightkeepers. Did I miss speaking to... I thought I spoke to all the secretaries. All right. I should check the lab toilet to find out more. Okay. To the toilets.
Blaming it. I'm accusing it.
You'd know if you'd interrogated the velocity correction rangers.
Of course, but the power differential...
Yes, I know. That doesn't mean anything without a variable energy.
So it's interesting. Something either messed with Cyrus's projection, Cyrus's presentation or not. However, his presentation was also like that last part where the fedora was blowing up and separating was like trying to say that if you're not really, really careful, this is what's going to happen. And then, yeah, Schlipmeyer's plan of, okay, we'll just freeze the water and float to it. It's an interesting theory that unfortunately now has caught on as the plan. And it's also... Nope. It's also another idea that maybe all water is purposely sandbagging it and saying, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do this big failed plan to make you even more dependent upon us after it doesn't work.
Who? What?
Don't panic. I'm a friend.
Well, friends shouldn't scare other friends. What's this all about?
Can you go into the shower and close the door? This is a strictly off-the-record conversation.
Okay, I'm in. What's happening here?
Okay. Listen. We need a man we can trust.
Who is we?
Oh, right. Yeah, the Lightkeepers.
What? The Lightkeepers?
Yeah, that's us.
Whoa. So, how many of you are there?
Well, it's just me in here. But, I mean, there are lots of Lightkeepers. We are Legion. I'm one of them. An important one.
Wow. So, how do you know you can trust me? I mean, you can, but how did you know that... I guess you have eyes and ears everywhere. Secret informants and...
Yeah, all of that stuff. You came recommended by a secret source.
Right. Wow. Okay. So, what do you need?
What we need is proof. All water are planning something. We know it. We just can't prove it yet.
Yes. How can I get proof? I'm not very actually, detective.
Actually? When... Oh, just listen. The shaft above here leads to the CEO's office. And we know there's going to be an important meeting happening there shortly.
Ah, yes, that shaft is freezing. Thanks to Slippy's new and improved AC.
We know, but we planned around it. First, you'll need to procure a small camera. Our intel has narrowed the location of one down to Moreau's lab. You'll need to distract her, steal the camera, and make it back to us undetected.
What?
Oh, okay. I think I can do that.
Good. Time is of the essence. Meet me back here as soon as you have the goods.
Will do. How do you know about the meeting, by the way? A network of hidden informants?
No. We just snooped in the CEO's diary during one of our open-door policy days.
Wow.
Okay. I suppose I'd better get to it.
Godspeed, Slippery Fish.
Wow, I get a call name?
Yes, and good luck.
So the plan is that we're going to steal a camera and then climb into the vents and spy on the meeting. Seems like a sound plan. But now we've actually met a representative of the Lightkeepers. Who we know have done... Are they still arguing?
Looking for something, Harold?
I'm looking for the little video camera.
Ah, yes. The Pentasonic Mark II.
If you say so. Have you seen it?
Of course I have. What you mean is, do I know where it is now?
Don't be like
Yes.
that.
Do you?
No.
Ah. I really need it, Professor.
I'm too busy to help you rummage around. Anyway, didn't you have it last?
Oh, did I? I'll check in my room. Sure it's not in there, though.
All models are full, so...
So the... I love the...
Base our tests on something.
A waste of time without...
Sorry, I gotta get away because they... But I love that our plan was to steal the camera, to distract the professor to steal the camera, and instead we just walked in and said, hey, do you know where the camera is? Let's check in on Fishy. Oh, we have nothing to say to Fishy right now, huh? Sorry for almost killing you. They're still having the same argument. Moreau told me that I was the last one to have the camera. I really can't remember ever having it, but knowing me, I should check my room anyways. Okay. This is all the junk that we put in there from the other storage room. Okay. Oh.
Let's take a better look at this doodad. Oh, the camera. Excellent.
Oh, well, that was easy. Slippery Fish has obtained the camera. Time to take it back to the Lightkeeper's Mission Control, aka the toilet. We'll get over to the toilet and then we'll probably call it from there. I'm looking for the little... They're still, they're just going around in circles with this argument. I'm looking for the little save icon, so hopefully it'll happen when I enter a room or change a floor. Because we're going to have to get going. I'm very curious, but now we definitely know what we're going to be doing the next time. Oh, right. We got to get back in here.
Okay, here you go.
Let's see. Yes. Perfect. Let me just make a few quick modifications.
It's a toy car. What?
What's all this?
Modal cam.
Huh? What's it going to do?
Mobile secret reconnaissance, of course. Come on, let's get going. We don't want to miss anything important.
Okay, so what should I do with it?
Start by placing it in the shaft. Then you'll need to use the remote controls to navigate it to the CEO's office. Then you'll need to find a good view to record it all from. drive it back out of the shaft and into our welcoming arms, all in the name of truth.
Right.
What?
Okay, I think I can do that.
W-
You don't want to drive?
I would, but I'm not so good with remote spatial awareness, and, you know, someone like you has experience with control panels.
Amazing.
Well, if you're sure. Righto, Motocam. Let's take you for a drive.
Okay. Okay, so we have accelerate and decelerate, but... Oh no, I can't. Don't tell me I can't. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going to do this then. Because there's no option to not do this, so oh well. Not what I'd planned, but that's okay. Yeah, the corridor is now like completely freezing. Ooh, I see silhouettes. Is that a rat? I'm glad we spent all that time on the video games, I guess. Ugh. Hey, rat, move it. This is so ridiculous. Are we there? Somehow we...
Okay, Madam CEO, I'll be going now.
Yes, I believe you shall. Godspeed, Schlipmeyer. Godspeed. Yes. Is that Dr. Computer? What? It's me,
Dr.
Castleton.
Computer?
The password. Oh, for goodness sake. Must I? Okay, fine. It's Kutsu Hung Shiny Prize. I'm just calling to say you may commence Stage D as discussed. Do you have everything you need? Very well. Keep me in the loop. Time is of the essence. Yes, okay. Goodbye, Doctor, and don't let me or the Fedora down. Righto. 8R3 N4. Open. Oh, hello, my lovelies. Listen to your beautiful purring. So nearly a perfect harmony, but just missing that one last voice. I'll find you one eventually.
Oh,
wherever
okay.
You are.
The rat.
Oh, wow. Oh, gee.
What can you see? Don't shut me out here.
Tell you later. Gotta get to the lab.
Slippery fish, wait, what about the mission? Wait, what did you see?
Okay.
Slippery
Now...
fish, you can't go without a debriefing. Come back.
Okay. The game just saved, so we're going to come back to this. Oh, stuff is getting real. But a secret wall that just has a bunch of watches. That's super villainy type stuff, but not quite there yet. But that's been Harold Halibut for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to wind it down and head over here.